My name is Stormé DeLarverie. I was with the Jewel Box 14 years. I joined them in 1955 in January, and I left in September the 7th, 1969. I handled all the music. After the show was put together, I ran the show. I'd been in the business for such a long time. I'd been in it since 1939. I'd always been a singer, a big band singer. And the rest of it I knew. I grew up hard in New Orleans with my mixed blood. So I was my own responsibility. And I kept the touch of class. And it was very easy. All I had to do was just be me and let people use their imaginations. It never changed me. I was still a woman. For the Jewel Box, let's see. That was in the winter of 1946. The club was on the Venetian Causeway, and I used to go in to visit. And then one day they needed some help, and I said, well, I'll come over. And it was kind of a gag. Everybody said, no, you can't do it, you won't do it. And I said, okay, I'll come over for 6 months. Well, I stayed 14 years. Only because everybody said it couldn't be done. See, what the boys are adding, you have to take away. They're adding the hips and the busts, and you're taking away. You're doing just the opposite. You're taking away from it. You're trying to compensate. In other words, your face doesn't match your body, but when you're on stage, it looks that way. Men's jackets were loose, but the pants were skin tight. And if I ever took my jacket off on stage, the dirt was out. But you know, the strange thing is, I never moved any different than I had when I was wearing women's clothes. The only thing changed, they only saw what they wanted to see. And they believed what they wanted to believe. You couldn't fool children, though. The little ones, never. You tell them, oh, that's a guy, and they say, oh, no, that's a lady. Some say sir, and some say ma'am, and that's the way it is. I never change expression. It makes no difference to me.
Will be many other nights like this.
The day I slow down, they'll be sprinkling my ashes to the four winds.